All of you, my voice is audible. Please reply me on the chat box. Okay, so I hope my voice is audible to all of you. We have already completed the rate of change of quantities and we have started the increasing and decreasing functions. Okay, I have not checked the assignments, but anyone has completed the increasing and decreasing assignment? And do you have any doubt? Nabil, Atif, Darshan, Noma?
Yes, sir, that MEA and CA questions we don't understand, sir.
Sorry, Nabil, will you please talk? Will you please increase your volume? Nabil, my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes. What you're saying? Nabil, you were saying something? Noma, my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have already shared the increasing and decreasing assignments with you. Please complete that assignment. Okay. And today we will try to complete this topic and we'll start the maxima and minima. Okay. So this question we have already completed in the last class. Now next is this one. If anyone have a
The marginal cost questions I can't understand, sir.
sorry, Nabil, what you're
The
saying?
marginal cost question.
Okay, marginal cost question, you just need to differentiate that. That is given in the assignment. If you need to find the marginal cost, then please differentiate the cost function. Marginal cost is derivative of the cost function. Okay. Okay, so we will start this question and one more point. Whatever the assignment we are sharing with you between 15 and 30. Okay, please try to complete those assignments before 30. Okay, because we need to share your status with your parents. So please complete within between 15 and 30th of August. Okay. Okay. Next is prove that this function is strictly decreasing in this, strictly increasing, neither increasing. Noma, we have done this question 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the next question is this one. Yes, this is a very good question. Find the intervals in which this function given by fx is equal to sine 3x, where x belongs to 0 to pi by 2, is increasing and decreasing. Okay. Please try to solve this question and share your answer. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Then I will solve it. Everyone, first of all, please tell me the critical points. What are the critical points you have find out in this question? Please check this. X belongs to 0 to pi by 2, okay? And then you need to find the critical points. Anyone has find out the critical points? Anyone got the critical points here? No? All of you, please check here. We have this function fx is equal to sine 3x. Okay. Derivative of this. Noma, what is the derivative of sine 3x?
Cos 3x.
Only cos 3x?
Cos 3x into 3.
Very good. 3 into cos 3x. Okay. Good. F dash x is equal to 0. So what you will get? 3 cos 3x is equal to 0. So you will get cos 3x is equal to 0. Okay. Nabil, will you please tell me for what value of x the cos is 0?
Sir,
Yeah. Can you tell me the value of x for which this cos is 0?
0, sir.
No, cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1. Can you tell me the value for which the cos is 0?
90.
90. Good. So cos 3x is equal to 90 means pi by 2. Okay. Sorry, not. Is equal to cos pi by 2. So that means 3x is equal to pi by 2. And that means x is equal to pi by 6. Okay. We get this value. Always remember the value of x should belongs to this interval 0 to pi by 2. Okay. So this value of x is pi by 6, which lie in this interval. So that is fine. Now I need one more value. Atif, can you tell me one more value for which the cos is 0? Atif, one more value for which the cos is 0? No? Darshan? Not sure. Okay. Darshan, can you tell me the value for which the cos is 0? One of the value is 90 degree, cos 90 is 0. What is the other value for which the cos is 0? No? Okay. Saf, what, can you tell me the value for which the cos is 0? The angle for which the cos is 0?
3 pi by 2.
Very, very good. Very good. So it is cos 3 pi by 2. Okay. So that means 3x is equal to 3 pi by 2. Okay. 3 will cancel out. So this means x is equal to pi by 2. Okay, so we get these two values, x is equal to pi by 6 and x is equal to pi by 2. Please check this interval. So the value which you are finding should lie between this interval, in this interval 0 to pi by 2. So after this 3 pi by 2, if we will choose any value, after this 3 pi by 2, if we will choose any angle, then the value of x will be greater than pi by 2. Okay, please check here. We are selecting 3 pi by 2 because here we have a 3x. Okay, here we are selecting 3 pi by 2 because there is 3x. Finally, we have find out the value of x. X is pi by 2. So always remember, whatever the value you are finding, that should lie in this interval. If we will take any angle which is greater than this 3 pi by 2, then the value of x will be greater than pi by 2. So we can't take that angle. Okay, so we get these two values, x is equal to pi by 6 and x is equal to pi by 2. Now, if we will check our interval, okay, if we will, and one more thing, you have some problem in finding the angle. So I will share a hint with you. Here we have a pi by 6 and here we have a pi by 2. Okay, so first we have this interval 0 to pi by 6. Second, we have this interval pi by 6 to pi by 2. So you need to check both these intervals. Okay, you need to check both these intervals, that for which interval you have a decreasing and an increasing function. The next thing which I'm going to share with you is, please remember or note down this chart, because most of you are facing issue finding the value. Okay, so here we will write 0 degree. Here we will write 0 degree. Here we will write pi by 2. As you all know, this is pi and this is 3 pi by 2. Okay, now what's the value of cos 0? Who has just joined? Josefa, you have joined almost 18 minutes late. Please be on time, okay? So cos 0 degree. Who can tell me the value of cos 0?
Sure, 1.
Very
One.
good. It is 1. Very good. What's the value of sec 0? What is sec 0?
Also 1.
Also 1. Yes, that's correct. Sec is also 1. Okay, then what's the value of sine 0?
0.
Good. What's the value of tan 0?
0.
Good.
Doesn't exist.
No, tan 0 is 0. Okay. Next is, next what is left? Cosec. What is cosec 0?
0.
It is not. No, it is not defined. Okay. Similarly, cot 0, because in a denominator we are getting 0. That is, so it is not defined. Okay. Suppose 0, you all know the answer. Okay. But if I will ask the value of pi, then who can tell me what's the value of cos pi?
Minus
Okay,
1.
very good. -1. What is the value of sec pi?
Minus 1.
-1.
Very good. -1. What's the value of sin pi?
0.
0.
Very good. What's the value of tan pi?
0.
0.
Very good. What's the value of cosec pi?
Undefined.
Not defined. What's the value of cot pi?
Undefined.
Very good. Okay. Now please remember this chart, that you all know the value of 0. Cos 0 is 1, sec 0 is 1. So this is right side. This is your origin. Okay. And this is your right side. So right side, all these are positive. Cos, sec are positive. But if you will check in this direction, the left direction, if you have 1 here, then it will become -1. So please remember like this. If you have 1 here, left side, this will become -1. So cos 0 is 1. So the cos pi is -1. Sec 0 is 1. So the sec pi is -1. Okay. Remember in this way, on the left side, this is negative. On the right side, this is positive. The rest of these value will remain the same. Okay. If you will see for 0, we have these values and the same value we have here. So please remember like this, that on the right side, you have a 1. So on the left side, you will get a -1. Rest of the value will remain the same. Sine 0, sine pi, tan 0, tan pi. These are 0. Okay. Cosec 0 not defined, cot 0 not defined. Similarly, cosec pi, cot pi is not defined. Now we will check for pi by 2. Who can tell me the value of sine pi by 2?
1.
Good. What's the value of cosec pi by 2?
1.
Again, 1. Very good. Next, cos pi by 2.
0.
0.
Very good. Next is what we have next. Cos is done, then we will take cot. What is cot pi by 2?
Not defined.
Undefined.
No, it is 0. Remember, in this way, cot pi by 2 means cot 90. Okay. Cot 90 means cos 90 by sin 90. Okay. Cos 90 is what? 0. Sin 90 is what? 1. So 0 by 1 is 0. Okay. Cos is done, cot is done. Now we have a tan. So what is the value of tan pi by 2?
Undefined.
Not defined. What is left? Sec. What is sec pi by 2?
Undefined.
Not defined. Okay. So for pi by 2, you can learn these values. You know, sine 90 is 1, cosec 90 is 1. So in when we will go to 3 pi by 2. So what is sine 3 pi by 2?
Minus.
Very good. Minus 1. Okay, because this is on top, it is positive. If we will go in the bottom, this will become negative. So sine 3 pi by 2 is negative, minus 1. And what is cosec 3 pi by 2? What is this?
Minus.
Minus 1. Very good. Rest of the value remain the same. Okay. So cos pi by 2 and cot pi by 2 and tan pi by 2 and sec pi by 2. All the values remain the same, which were there for the, sorry, we have this 3 pi by 2. Okay. 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, and 3 pi by 2. So cos 3 pi by 2 is what? 0. Cot 3 pi by 2 is 0. Tan 3 pi by 2 not defined. Similarly, sec 3 pi by 2 not defined. So please remember in this way. On the top it is positive. At the bottom this will be negative. Rest of the value will remain the same. Okay. So as I asked you about the 0. When cos is 0. So cos is 0 for this one here. For pi by 2 and for 3 pi by 2. So please remember it this way. Okay, now again, we will go back to the question. We have already find the critical points. So pi by 6 and pi by 2 is the critical points. So we get these intervals 0 to pi by 6 and pi by 6 to pi by 2. So please form that table and tell me for which interval it is increasing and for which interval it is decreasing. Please tell me on the chat box. Okay. Okay, okay. Josefa, just check your message. Okay, that's fine. So all of you, please find the interval for the increasing and the decreasing. Okay. Okay, on the chat box, please tell me the answer. Please write in the form of interval, closed interval or open interval as per your question. Anyone got the answer? You just need to form that table and need to find out the interval. Anyone got the answer? So here we have the interval. Here we have sine of dash x. Okay. So what is f dash x? Here we have 3 cos 3x. Then last we have the nature of the function. Nature of the function. Okay. Now interval. Who can tell me first? Noma. Noma, can you tell me first interval?
0 to pi by 6.
0 to pi by 6. And this is what? Close or open? Very no,
Closed interval.
both are close. Okay. Very good. Uh, Nabil, the first is correct. Second is not correct. Okay. I will discuss the second part. All of you, please check here. If you will see the question, then you have x belongs to 0 to pi by 2. Okay. And we have find out the critical point. Critical point is pi by 6 and pi by 2. So we have this pi by 6. If in the question they say to you that this is strictly increasing, then please mention an open interval. In the question, if you will see, they are saying about the increasing function. So please mark it as a closed interval, 0 to pi by 6. We have this function 3 into cos 3x. We have x is equal to between 0 and pi by 6. So please tell me an angle between 0 and 0 pi by 6 means 0 and 30 degree. Okay. Please tell me an angle between 0 and 30, which we can put here so that we can find out the value. X is equal to, sorry,
15.
14, 15.
15.
15, yeah, that's great. Okay, we will take x is equal to pi by 12. So put put in this angle, sorry, in this function, pi by 12. So you will get 3 cos 3 into pi by 12. Okay, so this will cancel out pi by 4. So cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. We will get a 3 by root 2 here. So this will be positive. So just write positive, write greater than 0, and write here increasing function. Increasing function. Okay, and even if you will get any rough idea that this is positive, that is also fine. There's no need to show this in your exam. Next, we have pi by 6 to pi by 2. Okay, again, both are closed interval. Now, next one. For this pi by 6 to pi by 2, pi by 6 means 30 degree and pi by 2 means 90 degree. We need an angle between 30 and 90. Anyone can tell me a standard angle between 30 and 60? Very good. 60 means pi by 3. So we will put this pi by 3 in the question. Okay, we will put here 3 cos 3x. Put here pi by 3. So 3 cos 3 into pi by 3. 3 will cancel out. What you will get? 3 cos pi. What's the value of cos pi?
-1.
-1. So this will be negative. Okay, less than 0. So this is decreasing function. Okay, Nabil, is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So I hope everyone understood this. Please note down this, raise your hands. Then we will check a new question. Okay, and if anyone have a doubt, then please let me know.
So can you show the graph in the last page?
Okay, okay. Everyone, please raise your hands once this question will be completed so that we can start the next one. Okay, Atif, very good. Nabil Ahmed, Darshan, Huzafa, Saf, Noma. Please confirm if it is done. Okay, Noma, good. Nabil, Saf, Huzafa, Darshan, is it done?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Huzaf, okay, good. Saf, is it done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay. Yes. Now this question. Show that is equal to log 1 plus x minus 2x by 2 plus x. X is greater than minus 1. Okay. So whatever the value you will select, that should be greater than minus 1 is an increasing function of x throughout its domain. Okay. Please try this question. Okay, and sometimes normally we find the critical points in increasing and decreasing function. Normally find the critical points, but what happen in some questions? They normally okay, Usafa. So in some questions, normally they give an interval. For example, this one here they have already given the interval, so there's no need to find the critical points. Okay, just differentiate it and check that for x is greater than minus 1, this function is increasing or not. Okay. So just give me a minute. I'm turning this slide. Josefa, is it fine? Josefa, is it fine? Okay. So everyone, please try to solve this question and let me know if you have a doubt, then I will solve it.
Done, sir.
Okay, Nabil, very good. Nabil, can you tell me what the value of f dash x you are getting?
2 by 1, sir.
2
Sorry, f
by
dash x 1 by 1 plus x plus 1. So that is about x plus 2 by x plus 1.
Okay, let me solve this question. Anyone else have find out this derivative? Darshan, Josephus, Seth, anyone else got this value? F dash x?
Sir, I got 1 by 1 plus x minus 4 by x plus 2 the whole square.
Okay. Let me solve this. Y is equal to log 1 plus x minus 2x by 2 plus x. Okay, differentiate this dy by dx. So this is equal to derivative log 1 plus x with respect to x minus derivative of this complete 2x by 2 plus x with respect to x. So dy by dx, this is equal to d of log 1 plus x with respect to 1 plus x. Okay, then 1 plus x with respect to x minus. Apply the question rule 2 plus x derivative of 2x with respect to x minus 2x minus 2x, then derivative 2 plus x with respect to x by 2 plus x whole square. Okay, who has sent me the answer? Noma, 4 by 1 plus x, 2 plus x whole square. Let me solve this. So here we will get what? Dy by dx. This is equal to what? Derivative of log is 1 by 1 plus x minus. So this is 2 plus x into 2 minus 2x into 1 by 2 plus x whole square. So here we will get dy by dx is equal to 1 by 1 plus x minus, open the bracket. So here you will get a 4 plus 2x minus 2x by 2 plus x squared. So 2x will get cancelled out. Here we will get what? Dy by dx is equal to 1 by 1 plus x minus 4 by 2 plus x whole square. Okay, and someone has sent me one more answer. Okay, Zephyr, let me check. Okay, so we get this value dy by dx is equal to 1 by 1 plus x minus 4 by 2 plus x whole square. But from this value, we can't decide that for x is greater than minus 1, this dy by dx is positive or negative. At this stage, we can't decide. Okay, for example, x is equal for this one, x is greater than minus 1, it is not possible for us to decide. So what we will do, we will factorize, we will solve this further. So here we will get what? Dy by dx, this is equal to 1 by 1 plus x. So take LCM, 1 plus x into 2 plus x whole square. So here you will get what? 2 plus x whole square minus 4 into 1 plus x. Open this bracket. Dy by dx is equal to 4 plus x square plus 4x minus 4x 1 plus x, and here we have 2 plus whole square. So cancel out this. Now you will get dy by dx. This is equal to what? X square by 2 plus x whole square 1 plus x. Okay, so we get this value dy by dx is equal to this one. Now we can decide. Now from this function, we can decide it is positive or not. Okay, so if we will see the question, they were saying for x is greater than minus 1. For x is greater than minus 1, 1 plus x is what? Anyone can tell me for x is greater than -1, 1 plus x is less than 0, greater than 0. Anyone can tell me for x? Yes. Sorry, will you please repeat?
Greater than 0, sir.
Greater than 0. Very good. Okay. I will write this as a simple whole square into 1 by 1 plus x. Okay. For x is greater than 1, 1 plus x is greater than 0. Okay. Because you are putting a value greater than -1. So that means, for example, if you will put a 0 here, you will get a greater than 0. And this x and by 2 plus x whole square. Okay. Now, this value, this is what? This is for x is greater than -1. Here we are also checking the increasing function. So x by 2 plus x is greater than equal to 0. Because if you will choose a value 0 here, then this function will become 0. So for x is greater than -1, this part is greater than 0. There is a square. That's why this will be positive. This can't be negative. We will also write equal to 0 because if you will put a 0 here, it will become greater than equal to 0. So this implies for x is greater than -1, f dash x is greater than equal to 0. Hence, for x is greater than -1, fx is equal to, sorry, for this one, fx is increasing function, Okay. So in some question, in the question, they will give you the complete interval. So there's no need to find the critical points in such type of questions. For example, in this one. So here we have simplified this, and then we have analyzed that what will be the value of the derivative. So from this analysis, we can say that fx is increasing function. Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone. So please note down this. Then raise your hands. We will start a new question. And if anyone have a doubt in this one, please again let me know. And tomorrow you have a test of rate of change of quantities. Okay, application of derivative, rate of change of quantity. Nabil, you have joined late. You're almost 45 minutes late.
Yes, sir. I was engaged in another class. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Okay, no worries. Nabil, please check the recorded lectures. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Sure.
Okay.
Sir, what was the topic?
The same one, increasing and decreasing function. We have just solved some questions.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So everyone, please raise your hands if you have noted down this. Okay. Okay, Josefa. Okay, Nabil. Atif, Darshan, Saf, Noma, please confirm once it is done. Okay, Darshan, good.
Done, sir.
12, done. Okay. Okay. Noma, book one, hopefully we will complete next week. Okay, and we will start the integration. So LPP, okay, LPP, we can do in 1 hour. Okay, but integration will take time. We will try to complete as much as we can till 12th September. Okay. Okay, I hope everyone has completed this. Okay, so we are going to start next question. If anyone is left, please let me know and start this question. Prove that logarithmic function is strictly increasing on 0 to infinite. So logarithmic function is what? Y is equal to log x. So interval is already given. So please check for this interval, this function is strictly increasing or not. Okay. Everyone, please check for this interval, the function is strictly increasing or not. Everyone, please complete it. Okay. And raise your hand once it is done. It's a very, very simple question.
Done, sir.
Okay, Nabil. Nabil, what the derivative you are getting?
1 by x, sir.
Very, very good. Okay, Atif, Darshan, Huzefa, Saf, Nabil Khan, Noma, please confirm your answer. All of you, please raise your hands. If it is done, it's a very simple question. And if you have a doubt, please let me know.
Done, sir.
Okay, Saf, very good.
Done,
Saf,
sir.
okay, Atif, good. Saf, what is the derivative you are getting?
1 by x.
Very good. Darshan, Huzefa, Nabil Khan, Noma, please confirm. Is it done? Okay, Nabil, very good. Okay, Noma, very good. I hope everyone has completed this. I will solve this. So dy by dx, you will get what? 1 by x. Okay. Now for x belongs to 0 to infinite. Okay. If you will put any value between 0 to infinite, for example, if you will put 2, for x belongs to 0 to infinite, 1 by x is always greater than 0. Okay, because 0 is open interval. Hence, f dash x greater than 0. Hence, fx is equal to log x is strictly increasing on 0 to infinite. Okay, I hope everyone understood this. So we are going to start next question. Okay, today we have to start maxima and minima, and hopefully next week we will complete this first part and we will start the integration. Now the question is prove that the function given by this is neither strictly increasing nor strictly decreasing. Okay, on this interval. So there's a just give me a minute. Okay, please try this question. Prove this function is neither strictly increasing nor strictly decreasing on this interval. So here, please find the critical points. Okay, then you can decide. Then you can decide that this is increasing or decreasing, or neither increasing nor decreasing. Okay. Please complete this question. I will give you 5 minutes for this. Anyone got the critical point? Anyone can tell me the
Yes,
critical?
sir.
Yes, what is it?
1/2.
Very good, 1/2. So Atif, this question is completed?
No, sir, I'm doing it right.
Okay, okay.
Done, sir.
Okay, Nabil, very, very good. Huzaifa, Saif, Nabil Khan, Noma, please let me know once it is done.
Sir, should we include 0 as an interval?
Yes, we will. Please check here. We have this function fx is equal to x square minus x plus 1. So differentiate this, you will get 2x minus 1. Put this equal to 0, f dash x is equal to 0. So you will get what? 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So this will give you x is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. Now, so what the interval we will get here? So this is strict. They are saying about this strictly increasing. So minus 1 and we have 1 and we get a 1/2 here. So what the interval we are getting? So here we have the interval. sine of f dash x. Okay, and next is nature of the function. Nature of the function. So in the question, they have already given this as the open interval. Okay, so we will write -1. Okay, so we have this interval 1 and we have this interval 2. So we will write -1 because it is given open in the question. Next, we will take 1/2 and this is strictly increasing. So write open interval. Next 1/2, comma 1. Now -1 to 1/2. Okay, we have this f dash x. This is what? This is 2x. I will write here 2x minus 1. Okay, so -1 to 1/2. Anyone can give me a point between -1 and 1/2?
0.
0. So put here 0, you will get a negative. So that means for this one, it is less than 0. So this means strictly decreasing. Strictly decreasing. 1/2 to 1, 0.5, between 0.5 and 1. Anyone can give me any point?
So 3
Zero.
by 4 we can put.
Sorry,
3 by 4.
3/4. Okay, or this is 0.5 to 1. So we will take, for example, 0.7. Okay, we will take x is equal to 0.7. We have this interval 2x minus 1. Put 0.7 here. 2 into 0.7 minus 1. So 1.4 minus 1, which is 0.4. So this is positive. So for this one, it is greater than 0. It's strictly increasing. Strictly increasing. Okay. So what we will write here? Fx is strictly decreasing. Strictly decreasing on interval. On interval -1 to 1/2 and strictly increasing on interval 1/2 to 1. Hence fx is neither increasing nor decreasing neither increasing nor decreasing on -1 to 1. Okay, for this complete interval, fx is neither increasing nor decreasing because from -1 to 1/2 it is strictly decreasing. From 1/2 to 1 it is strictly increasing. That's why for the complete interval it is neither increasing nor decreasing. Okay. So all of you, please note down this, raise your hands once it is done so that we can start the next question. Okay, if anyone have a doubt, then please let me know. Okay, Nabil, very good. Atif, Huzaifa, Saf, Nabil Khan and Uma, please raise your hands if it is done. Okay, Atif, good. Okay, Noma, very good. Huzaifa and Saf and Nabil Khan, is it done? Shall we start next? Okay, Nabil, very good. Huzaifa and Saf, is it done? Huzaifa and Saf, this is done?
Yes, sir, done.
Good. Huzaifa, is it done? Huzaifa? I hope, Huzaifa, you have also completed this. Okay, we are going to start next question. If you miss anything, please let me know. Which of the following functions strictly decreasing? This question is a homework. Okay, this is a very simple question. You just need, you have an interval you need to check that for this interval, the function is what? Is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. Okay. This is your homework. Please note down this. Today we need to start the maxima and minima also. Okay. So please raise your hands once you noted down this question. And if you have a doubt, then we can discuss this in the next class. Okay. Please raise your hands once this is noted down. Yeah, Nabil, very good. Atif, Huzaifa, Saif, Nabil Khan, Noma, is it done? Okay, Atif, good. Huzaifa, Saif, okay, Nabil, okay, Noma. Huzaifa and Saif, is it done? Huzaifa and Saif, is it done?
1 minute, sir.
Okay, okay. Huzaifa? Okay, Huzaifa, good.
Done, sir.
Okay, great. Let I be an interval disjoint from -1 to 1. Okay, so what does this mean? I is any interval disjoint from this. That means I belongs to R. I intervals belongs to R except -1 to 1. Okay, prove that the function this one x plus 1 by x. Okay, so the function is fx is equal to x plus 1 by x. This is the function. So I is R except -1 to 1. So please prove that this is strictly increasing on I. So you already have the interval. You just need to differentiate it and need to analyze this. Okay. So I will give you the 5 minutes for this question. Please complete it and let me know if you have a doubt in this question.
Done, sir.
Okay, Atif, very good.
Sir, I'm getting critical point as 1, sir.
Okay, Nabil, please complete it. Okay, finally, I will solve this question.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay, great. I will solve this question shortly.
Sir, I'm getting critical point as 1.
Okay, let me solve this question. Please check here. So anyone can tell me what is a critical point? We have already discussed that what is a critical point. Anyone can tell me?
Sir, 1.
What? What, Nabil? 1 minus 1. Nabil, you were saying something? Okay, so we have this. We will differentiate it further. Sorry, we will simplify this. What we will get x minus 1, x plus 1 by x squared. Okay, please remember critical points are those points for which the function, either this derivative is 0 or this is not defined. Okay, please remember the critical points are those points for which this function, this derivative is 0 or not defined. So to find the value, to find those points for which this becomes 0, we will always equate the numerator to 0. To find the critical points, to find the critical points, find the critical points, equate this x minus 1, just to find the critical points, equate this one, x minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, x plus 1 is equal to 0 and x square is equal to 0. Why we are equating the denominator to 0? Because the definition of critical point is either the derivative is 0 or the derivative is not defined. So for what point this is not defined? For when the denominator will become 0. So always remember, whatever the values you are getting after differentiating the function, you need to equate numerator and denominator both to 0. Okay. I know everyone understood this part, that from this you will get x is equal to 1. From this you will get x is equal to minus 1. But you have a doubt in this, that why we have equated the denominator also to 0, because for this, from this we will get x is equal to 0. So if you will put x is equal to 0 here, this become not defined. Okay, and this is the definition of critical points. These are those points for which the derivative of the function is either 0 or not defined. Okay, so that's why we have equated the denominator also to 0. Always remember, to find the critical points, you need to equate numerator as well as denominator to 0. Now we will draw this number line. Okay, number line is what? This is minus infinite. This is plus infinite. Plot the points. You get a minus 1, you get a 0, and you get a 1. If we will see our question, then in our question, it is clearly written that I be an interval disjoint from this. That means your interval, in your interval, -1 to 1 does not lie. So this region, this interval, we will not take. Why? Because it is mentioned in the question that I is your interval disjoint from -1 to 1. So we will ignore this case. So what the remaining part we get? What the remaining part we get? We will write I belongs to R except -1 to 1. You can write like this, or you can write the complete statement that I be an interval disjoint from -1 to 1. Hence, we will check the interval. We will check the interval minus infinite to -1. Okay, this is open interval, and 1 to plus infinite for strictly increasing. For strictly increase. Okay, so this point is clear to everyone. Nabil, Atif, Huzaifa, Saif, Nabil, and Noma, that why we have equated the denominator to 0 also. This is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, Noma.
So, why are we excluding -1 to 1?
Yes, good question. Please read the question. Question is, let I be any interval disjoint from -1 to 1. So what does this mean? I is an interval which do not have this value, -1 to 1. Okay, this means I belongs to real number except -1 to 1. This is already given in the question. That's why we have excluded this part. Is it clear, Nabil?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everyone, we have two intervals now, minus infinite to -1 and 1 to plus infinite. Please check this. You have this derivative you have here. So please check this for these two interval and tell me, is it strictly increasing or not? Okay. Everyone, please share your answer once it is done.
Done, sir.
Okay, Nabil, is it strictly increasing for these two intervals?
Yes, sir. Strictly increasing.
Very good, very good. Atif, Huzaifa, Saif, Nabil Khan, and Oma, please confirm once it is done. Okay, Atif, very good. Huzaifa, Saif. Okay, Huzaifa, good. Okay, Noma, very good. So is left Saif and Nabil Khan. Okay, Nabil, you have done. Saif, please confirm if it is done. Saif, is it done?
1 minute, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, great. So Seth, is it strictly increasing?
Yes, sir.
Very good. All of you, please try this question. Prove that this function is increasing and strictly decrease. Just give me a minute. It is strictly okay. So please check this. This is strictly increasing. Strictly increasing and strictly decreasing on this interval. So interval is already given. You just need to differentiate this and need to analyze that this is strictly increasing and decreasing. Okay. So please complete this. I will give you 3 minutes for this question. This is a very simple question. Please let me know if anyone have a doubt in this. Please let me know if this is done. Anyone got the answer? This is a very simple question. Anyone got the derivative of fx? What's the
Yes,
derivative of
what x?
what x? Very good. Okay, so you have done 90% of the question.
Yes, you're just finding the
Okay,
uh, nature of function.
okay, great.
Done, sir.
Okay, Muzaffar. Muzaffar, you have completed this? Uh, Okay. So who has done this? Seth?
Me, yes.
Okay. So Seth, what the derivative you are getting? F dash x?
Cortex.
Very good. Cortex. Okay. So everyone, please now, I think almost everyone got this answer. F dash x is equal to cortex. So you have this 0 to pi by 2. You have pi by 2 to pi. So 0 to pi by 2, that is first quadrant. Okay. So here chord is positive. So that means strictly increasing. Pi by 2 to pi second quadrant. Chord is negative. That's why it is strictly decreasing. Okay. Now is it done? Nabil Ahmed.
Sure.
Great. Atif. Atif, is it done?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then Josefa. Josefa, is it done? Okay, great. Nabil Khan. Nabil Khan, is it done? Okay, good. Noma, is it done? Okay, very good. Okay, so okay, this is also a very good question. Don't see the answer. So this is a very good question. Find the interval in which this is increasing. Okay. So just differentiate this function. You have different interval. So analyze for each interval and let me know the answer. Okay. So you just need to differentiate this. Okay. So if you have this y is equal to x square e to the power minus x. So find dy by dx, which is what? X square as it is. Differentiate this one. So what you will get e to the power minus x into minus 1. Okay, plus e to the power minus x as it is. Differentiate x square, you will get a
So,
2x.
instead of y, can we write f of x also?
Yes. That's fine. So here you have this function. You can take e to the power minus x common. So you will get minus x square plus 2x. Okay, so this is dy by dx. Or you can write this like this also. dy by dx is equal to minus x square plus 2x by e to the power minus e to the power x. You can write like this also. So intervals are already given. You need to analyze that in which interval this function is increasing. Okay. So you need to analyze that in which interval it is increasing. So please try to complete this. Just put a value from these intervals. Okay, this you can do in the rough part. Okay, I will give you 2 minutes more for this question. Please check for every interval and let me know the answer.
So for e raised to any positive number, it will be positive. So
Uh, in place in this exponential function, just keep it. For this one, for e to the power minus x or e to the power x, if you will put any number, okay, any real number, you will get a positive. If you will put any value, you will get this positive. This will never be negative. You can put any value here, you can put any value here. This will
remember
always
this.
okay. So Please tell me the final answer.
Sir, I'm getting A and D.
What answer you're getting?
A and D, sir.
A and D.
Yes, sir.
D for Denmark.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Atif, very good. So we will analyze this. We have this dy by dx. So if we will take minus infinite to infinite, take any negative value. For example, put a minus 10. Okay. Minus, we have not find out the critical points. So we need to check the multiple points. Okay. Minus infinite to infinite. So for example, if you're taking any negative value, then what will happen? This is negative. And because of negative value, this will also become negative, Nabil.
Yes, sir.
So this will give you a negative answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But I took one, sir.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, that we have not find out the critical points. This is not our interval. This interval they have given in the question. If you have find out the critical points, then you can take any points, any point. Okay. But what is happening? They have taken this complete interval minus infinite to infinite. So there are certain interval inside this for which the function is strictly increasing, for which the function is strictly decreasing. So this is a coincidence that you have taken a point and you're getting a strictly increasing.
Yes,
If
sir.
you're finding a critical point, then you're finding the interval, then you can take out any point. Okay, but if in a question they are giving you any interval, then you need to analyze it thoroughly. So the A is not correct because we are getting strictly decreasing also. So in this, there's a mix up. Strictly increasing also, strictly decreasing.
So it
Minus
is
two,
or just increasing, sir.
sorry. Okay,
Sir, it
okay.
is strictly also.
Increasing. I'm sorry, it is increasing. Okay, so the same logic for increasing also. Now for B, we have minus 2 to 0. The same thing. If you will select any negative number, this become negative, this become
Decreasing, sir.
decreasing. Not this. 2 to infinite. Okay.
Also decreasing, sir.
Also decreasing because if you will put a value here, for example, 4 here, this become minus 16, this become 8. So this is also not correct. D is correct. 0 to 2. You have to put a positive value, and this number is very less, 0 to 2. So maximum you can take 1.9. Because of 1.9, this will be less, this will be greater. Hence, this will be this will be increasing function. This is clear to everyone. Atif has already completed this. Huzaifa, Saf, Nabil Khan, and Noma. Is it clear? Okay, Noma. Nabil Khan, Huzaif. Okay, Nabil. Okay, Huzaifa and Saf. Okay, this is a very simple question. Okay, Huzaifa, good. Saf, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so for this one, minus infinite to infinite, please check very carefully. Okay, so there are certain points for which it is strictly increasing, and there are certain points inside this minus infinite to infinite for which this is strictly decreasing. So we will, sorry, increasing. So we will not take this option. Okay, so then our topic is completed. Okay. Now we will start the maxima and minima, but before that we have this term. Okay, you might have seen this term in some questions. Monotonicity. What is this? Functions are said to be monotonic if they are either increasing or decreasing in their entire domain. So what is mean by this? When we will say that a function is monotonic, if in exam they will ask you to check whether the function is monotonic or not. So you will check that the function is increasing or decreasing or not. If a function is decreasing like this, or if a function is increasing like this, then we will say, yes, they are monotonous. Okay, they are monotonic if they are increasing or they are decreasing. For example, this function, this is not like this is exponential function. Okay, nx function is straight line, 2x plus 3. These are some examples. These are monotonic function. Okay, what are monotonic? The function which are either increasing or either decreasing. So such type of functions are called monotonic. Functions which are increasing and decreasing both. I will write both here. Functions which are increasing and decreasing both in their domain are said to be non-monotonic. For example, if this function I will draw like this, then here to here it is decreasing, then it is increasing here. So this is both increasing and decreasing. So they are said to be monotonic. For example, sinusoidal function, you know that the graph of sinusoidal function like this. Okay, so it is both increasing as well as decreasing. So this is not a monotonic function. Okay. Similarly, this is x squared. This is not x2. This is x squared. So you know the graph of x squared like this. So it is also a monotonic function. I hope this is clear to everyone. Okay, what is monotonous function? Which are either increasing or decreasing, not both. Okay, so I will just give you 2 minutes for this. Please note down this. Then our topic is complete and we will start the maxima and minima. Please note down this. Everyone, please raise your hands once it is done. Everyone, please raise your hands if it is done. Okay, Noma, very good. Nabil, Atif, Huzaifa, Saif, and Nabil Khan, please raise your hands if it is done. Okay, Atif, very good. Nabil Ahmed, Huzaifa. Okay, Nabil, very good. Huzaifa, Saf, is it done?
1 minute, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir. Done.
Okay, great. Huzaifa, I guess you have also completed this. Is it done, Huzaifa? Okay, great. So we are going to start next topic. Okay. So next is maxima and minima. Okay. So first thing is today is Saturday. We will start this topic today. We will solve some questions tomorrow and maximum next Saturday. Okay. Till next Saturday, we have to complete this topic. And from Sunday, we will start the integration, your second part. Okay. So please complete the homework this week. And tomorrow you have a test of rate of change of quantities. Now, the question is maximum values of a function in its domain. So what does this mean? Let fx be a real function defined on this interval AB. Then fx is said to have the maximum value in AB if there exists a point C in AB such that fx is less than equal to fc for all x belongs to AB. Okay, I will explain you this complete definition from graph. In such a case, this number is called the maximum value and the point is called the maximum and the point C is called the point of maximum value of f in the interval AB. Okay, so we will draw a graph and we will try to understand from this. Suppose we have this graph like this. Okay, now this is x, this is y, this is your graph fx, and suppose this is your point C. This is point C. So if you will analyze this graph, then from the graph you can see that at this point x is equal to C, the function have the maximum value. Okay, at this point C, the function have the maximum value. And what is this value? This is fc. So fc is the maximum value of the function. fc is maximum value of the function. Value of the function. Okay, and what is the point at which the function have the maximum value. I hope this is now clear to everyone from the graph. Okay, so if you will analyze this graph, you can see that at this point x is equal to C, the function have the maximum value. Okay, and what is the maximum value of the function? This fc is the maximum value of the function, and x is equal to C. This is a point at which the function have the maximum value. Similarly, if you will draw one more graph like this, okay, and we have this function. Suppose we have this point C, and this is your function fc. So here the fc is the minimum value of the function, and this is at point C. So I hope from the graph you can understood that what is mean by maximum and minimum value of a function. Okay, this chapter is maxima and minima. So we will find out the maximum and minimum value of a function. We will check how we can find this value. Okay, so I hope this graph is clear to you. This is a very, very basic graph. Please raise your hand if this concept is clear to you. What is a maximum value? What is a minimum value? Okay, Noma. Okay, Nabil. Atif, Huzaifa, Saf. Okay, Saf. Nabil Khan. Atif, Huzaifa. Okay, Huzaifa, I got your message. Okay, Atif, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. So please now note down this, and then I will turn the slide, then you can draw the graph. Okay. So please let me know once you note down this, then I will change the slide. Okay, Noma, very good. Everyone, please raise your hands if it is done.
Done, sir.
Okay, Nabil, very good. Atif, Huzaifa, Saif, Nabil Khan, is it done?
1 minute, sir.
Okay. Okay, Nabil, very good. Saif, is it done?
1 minute.
Okay.
Yes, sir, done.
Done. Okay, so I hope everyone has done this. So now again check the definition. Let fx be a real function defined on this interval AB. Okay, so if you will check our graph, if you will check a graph, then suppose this is A and this is B, then fx is said to have a maximum value in AB if there exists a point C in AB such that fc is greater than equal to fx for all x belongs to AB. So C is also a part of this interval AB. C is also a part of this interval AB. That's why we are saying that fc is greater than equal to fx. In simple terms, please remember this graph that if you have a function like this, at this point you have a maximum value, which is at point C. So fc is called the maximum value of the function, and this one, and C is called the point at which the function have the maximum value. Okay. Simple terms, you can just draw this graph, and I hope this graph is enough for you to explain that what is mean by maximum value of a function. Okay. So please note down this graph, let me know, then I will change this slide. Raise your hands once it is done. Okay, Noma, very good. Uh, okay, Nabil, good. Atif, Zephyr, Saf, please confirm once it is done. Okay, Atif, good. Zephyr and Saf, is it done? Zephyr and Saf, is it done? Okay, great. Saf, is it done? Shall we start next?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, now we will check the minimum value of the function. Okay. So minimum is what? The same thing. The value is less than the fx. Okay. So I will draw first of all a graph. We will try to understand from this graph. Suppose you have this function. Suppose this is x is equal to c, and you have the value of the function this fc. This is y, this is x, and this is fx. So we can say here fc is the minimum value of the function. Minimum value of the function What is the point at which function have minimum value. Okay, so I hope this is clear to everyone. Please note down this definition, raise your hand, then we will end our class. Okay, tomorrow we will continue maxima and minima, but till tomorrow, please complete your increasing and decreasing assignment. Okay. Please note down, please raise your hands once it is done. Everyone, please raise your hands if it is done. Okay, Noma, very good. Nabil, Atif, Huzaifa, and Saf, please confirm if it is done. Okay, Nabil, very good. Huzaifa, Saf, is it done? Okay, Huzaifa, Saf, is it done?
1 minute, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay, good. Please note down this graph. Again, please raise your hands. Okay, Nabil, good. Huzaifa and Saf, is it done? Huzaifa and Saf, is it done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so we are going to end this class. If anyone have a doubt, then please let me know. We can share your doubts right now. Okay, if not, then we will end this class. Please complete the assignment. Tomorrow we will continue the same topic. Okay. Okay, then. Thank you. I'm going to end the class. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, Nabil, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome.